as they come to my head, I'll keep naming them.
What about Chicago? How you feel about Chicago and the state it's in, man? Like, why? I feel that more artists, even myself, you know, my mom, you know, she's all over the news and she do the Moms Demand Action and shit.
Great thing.
Yeah, my mom, you be seeing the pictures and all that. She right there.
Great.
So my mom, you know, she be trying to help the community, and I was telling her about Chicago. But you know, I feel that what you think needs to be done about Chicago? I mean, Chicago is bad right now. Like it's crazy, Sean. Like, what do you think? Is there anything helping? Is there any way we can help Chicago, or we just gotta it just is what it is? Do you think that somebody said that they should bring the National Guard and real shit is bad, but that's what they said? Do you think that should be done, or can Chicago be helped? Is there any way we can help the killings? It can't be. It was one weekend, 50 killings. Like what's I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Like you know, I don't. What do you think that needs to be helped by Chicago? What does Chicago need? Yeah, you don't know what it needs.
It's tough, dog. It's like every time you check in, you lose somebody, bro. But he used to it almost, man. It's crazy. It's like it's almost like people like it'd be like 50 killings and people like, yo, they wilding in Chicago. And it's like, dog, it was 40 last week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Or they be like, yo, you know, 10 people got killed on the 4th of July. It's like, it happened last year too. You know what I mean? Like, it's just nothing new to me, dog. You just gotta keep trying, like, as much as I can, dog. I try and, you know, because I got drafted to the Knicks, I think a lot of times, you know, my voice as a guy, a Chicagoland guy,
mm-hmm.
doesn't get heard as much. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been seeing D Rose do a lot of stuff, Joakim Noah,
mm-hmm.
a lot of the Bulls trying to do positive stuff for it. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know, as my career grows and as my name grows in this league, I hope that more and more I could team up with, you know, not only the Bulls, but just different people that are active with, you know, promoting better things, just promoting positive things for the youth in Chicago. You know, I actually was in B-More. We played a preseason game out there, and I went to the Mello Center,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw how Mello connected with, you know, his old neighborhood, you know, with even the kids across the bridge from where he stayed.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave them a Mello Center, and, you know, it keeps kids off the street and keep kids wanting to be hungry, stay in the gym, stay positive. You know, you got a lot of positive role models that come around, a lot of, old NBA players come by, and, you know, I want to have that movement in Chicago where any way I can help, I want to, but that's a subject that, you know what I mean, it's hard to touch on, bro. Like, it's just, that's what, you know, just used to it, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so it feel like that's since you was young?
Yeah. It was I mean, I felt like sometimes it was worse, like, and I done been to the point where, dog, I done went to go get a freeze pop. You know what I'm saying? Just get a freeze pop from the corner store, and it's like tension just walking into the store. You know what I mean? Like, people ask you what gang you with. You know what I mean? Like, people don't know nothing about that. Like, people, I see kids out here all the time, they ask cock, pants sagging, flag out their pocket. You know what I mean? You do that in Chicago if you want to. Like, it's serious. Like, they're not playing that. Turn your hat straight. You hesitate, take too long, it might just jump you. Beat the snot out of you. Take your hat. Take your rag out your pocket. Like, I don't know, man. It's a different world, man. A lot of people stand for a lot of stuff. A lot of people won't. And where I live at, I was never allowed to have a flag hanging out my pocket unless I'm really about that life. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm not allowed to have my hat cocked unless I'm really about that life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's different, dog. But that's what I'm saying. It was good to grow up there. You know what I'm saying? Because you learn to respect. You learn to honor certain stuff that other people do. You learn how to move. You learn how to stay out of people's business. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You got to learn to just, you know, run your race and be on that right path that you got to do. You can't worry about what everybody else doing. And I think that, you know, that's why I am the way I am today. You know what I'm saying? So I got to thank Chicago for that. But I damn sure don't want to turn on the news and hear about more and more killings, more and more, you know, riots, gang activity, especially not from young ass kids. Like, kids is 13, 14 with guns. I don't want to hear about that. But
so I don't know what the National Guard is, but they said they want to call that for Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago needs that type of. You know, stop laughing, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know what the National Guard is, but I'm just saying the Chicago need a drastic change. It's bad, man. Like, it's bad. You know, and I see, shout out to YP, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's another person.
Yeah, shout out to YP.
See, that's what I'm saying. YP, Rocky Fresh.
Shout out to Rocky Fresh and all that. YP,
YP
you know?
is my man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
and YP, man, he was telling me, like, when I remember when you introduced me to the homie, him and Rocky Fresh, they was in the studio and they was telling me how serious it was, and I was surprised.
It's not a joke.
But that was before I was hearing the news. See, they was telling me in the studio.
Like, it's so bad that, you know, when I tell people I'm from Chicago, like, I grew up in the suburb just outside. You know what I'm saying? The dope part about me is I could walk down the street and I'm in the city in a rough area, but I walk back across the street and I'm good. I'm considered good because I'm in Oak Park. You know what I'm saying? But I get the best of both worlds because I get to hang around that, grow up around that, get tough skin. You know what I'm saying? Go hoop with them, chill with them, and then go rest my head where they wish they could rest their head at. Like in Chicago, the gangsters don't want to be gangsters, dog. Like if a gangster could switch with me and have clean money, they'd do it in a heartbeat. But they have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I know gangsters that can't leave their house. You know what I mean? Real gangsters that do real things. Like, and it's like now everybody just want to be a boss and be a gangster. It's like you don't want to be that, dog. Like you don't want to have 4 people walk you around, you know what I'm saying, with a hood on, ducked out because people looking for you. You don't want to have to do that. You know what I'm saying? My man Lennon said this in a song. He say, you don't know nothing about having 30 years in your backpack. You know what I'm saying? What do people know about that? You know what I'm saying? Getting 30 years for what you got in your backpack. You know what I'm saying? People don't know about that, but people want to talk about it. People want to be about it. You don't want to have to do that. No. I wish you could just be a professional in whatever you do. Professional singer, songwriter, a doctor, a lawyer. You wish you could do stuff like that. You want to be that, but sometimes people are put in positions where that's the only way they know how to make it out, where they surrounded by it, so they have to do it until they can get out of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the issue with Chicago, is being born into it and not knowing how to get out, and the only way you can get out is to thug your way out. That's the difference, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pretty. So, you know, I'm about to wrap this up though, man.
Alright, get the last shot of these shoes though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
You tried to cuff them at the bottom. I feel you. Give yourself a little detail.
Yeah, Hey, yo, this Queenzflip, man. Shout out to my bro Iman Shumpert for doing the first ever basketball explorations. He looked out.
Word.
I mean, tune into some new music from him, from me, from both of us.
Word.
You're gonna see the feature. We got to be working on something. This is my brother, man. You know, we may argue or fight. You know, not fight, but we argue. But it's all love here, man. You know what I mean? I do want to fight him. He came to my house and he was scared. 6 a.m, he was shook in Brooklyn, nigga. Scared. Throw your hands up.
Queens.
Whatever. Wherever I was at. You bird ass nigga. But anyway, I'm out of here.
Flip, and you live in Brooklyn.
I used to live in Queens. Nah, I live everywhere. Yo, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my family.
From Brooklyn. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Shump. Shout out to my man Ari.
Brooklyn.
You know, shout out to everybody, man.
Right,
Follow me, Queenzflip, on Twitter.
Look, I knew it.
Follow me Instagram at
I am
Queenzflip.
Queenzflip.
But we out of here, though, man.
Word.
Hold it down, man. You know, shout out to my mom, Marie. She's in the building. How you feel about Chicago, man?
I fuck with Chicago, man.
The violence in Chicago, I'm talking about.
I fuck with all that type of shit, man.
What you mean?
Like, I like that type of shit.
50 people getting killed, shot in a weekend. You think it's cool?
Yeah. One of the reasons why is because you can't stop them from killing. So it'd be dope if they all just kill each other and wipe out. And then won't be nobody else to kill each other.
Daylyt, it's not funny, my nigga.
That's the only way you can help.
Chicago is going through a bad epidemic.
How do you stop? Nigga, I got homies from the hood that kill people every day. How could you can't stop them from killing. It's a mentality. It's like trying to stop a zombie from being a zombie, my nigga. You can't stop. Killing is contagious, bro. That's why you have serial killers, my nigga. Once they start killing, they love it. It's contagious. It's like some niggas say when they kill people, my nigga, they have orgasms. Real shit.
My nigga, 50 people get shot in the weekend.
They like that shit, my nigga.
It's not cool, man.
It ain't cool.
Hey, shut up, man.
It's not cool. Alright, so this is what you got. Alright. 50 people getting shot in one day. What will be your solution
one
to
weekend.
that? What will be your solution to that?
National Guard.
To do what? Shoot them? Or tell them, hey young man, don't kill no more people. Or else. Or else what?
Run their house, take their guns, confiscate them, figure it out.
So just take their guns.
I mean, we gotta start somewhere, man.
Alright, so you run in all the little young niggas' house and take all their guns.
You can do that. That's a start.
So what if they start breaking each other's necks and shit?
It's not a joke.
They gonna try to kill each other. If they don't got guns, they still gonna try to kill each other.
Yo, Daylyt, you see, the problem
I'm telling you the truth, my nigga.
it's not the truth. It's your opinion.
So you think they only kill with guns? You think they don't want to kill no matter what?
You always try to make a joke during this serious situation.
Nigga, I'm from Watts, my nigga. Where Watts is like Chicago. It's been there before.
Listen,
nigga.
50 people got shot in a weekend, my nigga. 50 of our people, our African
Americans,
people. You understand?
my nigga.
Black on black crime is at an all-time high
See
in
what this
Chicago.
means, my nigga? I mean, I'm a.
What would you do about Chicago?
My nigga,
Nothing, right?
I drop. If I had the money, my nigga, I'll fly over Chicago and drop a bomb over that bitch and kill everybody and start from scratch.
You lost, Daylyt.
You know how Watts got saved?
You lost, man.
Watts was a bad place. You know how it got saved?
You lost.
Do you want to know how Watts got
You're
saved?
a lost
Can I tell
person.
you how Watts got
Everything
saved?
is not a joke, bro.
Can I tell you how Watts got saved?
Everything is not a fucking joke.
Can I tell you
Daylyt.
how Watts got
I don't want to
saved?
know about how Watts got saved. I want to talk about Chicago right now.
All right, my nigga.
Everything is not a joke,
but
my
it's
nigga.
the same thing, my nigga.
Imagine if your family was in Chicago. You
My
understand?
family in Watts, my nigga.
And you gonna drop a bomb on your family, like you know, you be saying things that just preposterous. Everything is not funny, my
Why
nigga.
not do that?
Let's speak serious here. Now, if somebody's watching this, they're gonna say this man wants an atomic bomb, drop on somebody, kill everybody to clean. This is real talk.
How else to start over? Sometimes death is a good thing, man.
They like, you ridiculous, man. You lose your mind.
All right,
sometimes.
man. You gonna go? All right.
Chicago is bad right now, my
dogs
nigga.
is fighting, my nigga.
Chicago's
dogs,
bad right
dogs
now.
is fighting, my nigga. And you gonna say, hey, I'ma just take this dog cage, and he better not fight no more. You can't take the dog. You can't. I'ma take his collar. The motherfuckers gonna try to kill each other regardless.
The
man.
collar is not. That's a bad example.
It was
How
a
the
spike collar.
That's a bad example. The collar's not killing anything. The collar is not used as a weapon.
All right,
So that's a
so
bad
you take the
example.
dog teeth out. Is he still gonna bite? Yes.
He will still bite, yes,
It might take longer to lock home, but he's still gonna bite.
but he not gonna kill. Unless,
So what do the dog pound do when they get it? When a dog pound find a house full of fighting pit bulls, what they do?
we put him to sleep.
All right then.
I don't agree with that neither. Peter don't agree with that.
But that's what the white man gonna do. That's what the white man do. White man bomb shit and flatten grounds and start over. That's what they do. Avatar, nigga, bomb this shit so we can start over.
Everything is not a joke.
It's not a joke, bro.
You
See,
don't
I'm not speaking from a black perspective. I'm speaking from a white man perspective. White people bomb shit and start over. That's what they do.
You can't speak from a white perspective if you're not
Why
white.
I was white in one of my battles.
That was stupid.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I
You
was
was
just
dressed
the
up
world from white people's eyes. But
you dressed up as a news reporter.
all right, look.
When
Speak
you-
from a black person? Want me to speak from a real black person perspective? What would I do?
Yeah. Exactly.
I would get in a helicopter. Again. What's so funny, my nigga?
You get me tight. It's all I don't like fucking talking to you, my nigga.
I
Everything's
know.
a fucking joke.
I would get in a helicopter.
Why you always gotta get on something or get in something, my nigga?
You asked me what I would do.
Why you wanna fly?
All superheroes fly, my nigga.
My nigga, you fucked up, my nigga. And you know what? You got fans in Chicago. And they got their children, my
I get
nigga.
in the helicopter and I would drop bulletproof vests over all the neighborhoods.
My nigga, this is why I can't talk
You
to
want to give everybody, if everybody shoot, who dying? Innocent bystanders, right? Right?
Yeah.
So if everybody had bulletproof vests, would that help?
A bulletproof vest is not stopping a bullet to the head.
But some people got hit in the chest and all type of other shit. So would it help though?
So you dropping bulletproof vests off to help the people?
Yes, everywhere. Everybody, I'll make a mandatory law. You must wear a bulletproof vest before you come outside.
You scared to go to Chicago?
I'm in Chicago on the 20th. And I will have a bulletproof vest.
Why? Do you? Like. Chicago's a beautiful place, man. Chicago, you know, they.
See, that's what I'm saying. Michael Jordan.
He's not from Chicago.
It doesn't matter, but people think you're from Chicago, so go help.
They have a kid in Chicago right now that's close to curing colon cancer. Like Chicago breed some dope people. You understand? And you over here making, not making a joke, but you're saying what you would do.
I'm saying give everybody bulletproof vests, yo. That's what I'm saying. Or either that, or like you said, go in everybody's house and take all the guns. Go confiscate people guns. Just go in every house, National Guard, and go in every single house in Chicago and take all the guns.
Okay, so that sounds good to me.
Then, what are they gonna do after that?
It's a start, you know. Chicago needs a National Guard. Chicago needs to be blown up to itsy bitsy pieces and start it over. How the fuck you gonna start it over? If you start it over, it's not gonna be from people from Chicago. It's not gonna be from people from Chicago. If you start over, how you gonna start over?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to do and shit like that, bro. Truthfully.
Exactly. So you just rambling, correct?
Just rambling.
Exactly.
I will give bulletproof vests to everybody. That will be a start for me. I'll make them in designer clothes material so people can still rock them, like Louis vests, you know, shit like that.
I think you should go help Chicago.
Nah, bro. I gotta help my own city first.
Of course you gotta help Watts, but I think you should help with Chicago.
I gotta help Watts first, though.
And what you gonna do with Watts?
Vests.
You sad, man. It be niggas like you that put down the black people, put down your own people, my nigga, by nonsense that you dispute. You see, I'm cool with the antics and you carrying on and dancing around, but when you regurgitate shenanigans out your mouth, it's upsetting.
Vests wouldn't help.
No,
Why?
because you're promoting violence by giving them vests.
No, you ain't. You're promoting safety.
You're promoting violence.
You know what I do?
Don't touch me, my nigga.
You know what I would do? I would say, all right, gangbangers, we having a national gangbang shootout. Meet me at the Staples Center on March 22nd. Bring all your guns. This is the time to prove that you really about that life. You gonna get in the middle of the Staples Center, and it's just on, and we gonna count to 3, and everybody just shoot at each other. One big last and final gang war. Would that help?
I don't.
Cause gang members shoot at niggas and hide and duck and shoot at innocent people. So how about we put all the niggas who shoot people in one shooting ring and make it? You remember paintball? You played paintball, you played laser tag and all that shit, just with real guns. See if you really about that life. If you really about that life, you ready to get in this army, this war. If you really about that life. That wouldn't help.
You're lost, my nigga. You're a lost brother. You're a lost soul. Everything is not